Episode 138 to 139.
In the tense silence that followed Damon's revelation, the atmosphere in the room crackled with uncertainty, each word spoken carrying the weight of impending consequences. Theodore widened his eyes in disbelief, betraying the shock coursing through him like a bolt of lightning.
How? How did you obtain all this information?
Theodore's voice wavered slightly, his composure faltering as Damon's words pierced through the facade of his carefully guarded secrets. A knowing smirk played at the corners of Damon's lips as he leaned back casually, exuding an air of calculated confidence.
Do you truly believe I would invest my entire fortune in Hillwood?
Damon's tone dripped with derision, his words a subtle yet pointed challenge to Theodore's perception of him as a mere pawn in their high-stakes game.
Damon, what are you saying? This isn't like you.
Naomi's words were tinged with a mixture of confusion and apprehension, her attempt to intervene driven by a desperate desire to diffuse the escalating tension between the two men. Ignoring Naomi's pleas, Damon's gaze remained fixed on Theodore, his voice low and menacing as he laid out his terms with chilling clarity.
Time is running out, Theodore. I can keep your secrets, but at a price.
Damon's words hung in the air like a dark cloud, casting a pall over the room as the weight of his ultimatum settled upon them all like a heavy burden.
What do you want from me?
Theodore's voice trembled with a mixture of defiance and resignation, his inner turmoil laid bare for all to see as he grappled with the gravity of Damon's demands.
8 billion, and I'll consider sparing you.
Damon's words reverberated through the room like a thunderclap, the magnitude of his demand sending shockwaves rippling through the assembled guests.
You've won this round.
Theodore's admission was a bitter pill to swallow, his pride wounded by Damon's brazen display of power and influence. Swallowing his apprehension, the butler hesitated momentarily before reluctantly complying with Theodore's command.
But sir, are you sure about this?
The butler's voice quavered with uncertainty, his loyalty to Theodore warring with his fear of the consequences that would surely follow Damon's victory. Nodding curtly, Theodore's gaze never wavered from Damon's as he issued his final decree.
Do it. Transfer the funds.
Theodore's voice was firm, his resolve unyielding as he resigned himself to the inevitable outcome of their confrontation, knowing that the price of his silence had just been paid in full. As Damon observed the transfer of funds into his account, a satisfied smile played across his lips, his victory palpable in the air.
Next time, don't forget to invite me sooner. And how about those scientists tonight?
Theodore's expression darkened at Damon's audacity, his carefully laid plans crumbling before his eyes as Damon seized control of the situation with ease. Gritting his teeth in frustration, Theodore struggled to maintain his composure in the face of Damon's blatant disregard for protocol.
Damon, according to inheritance rules, there can't be any conflicts between inheritors.
Theodore's words were laden with thinly veiled hostility, his frustration evident as he attempted to assert his authority in the wake of Damon's triumph.
Relax, I'm not here to fight. And as for Thomas, shouldn't he be released by now?
Damon's relaxed demeanor contrasted sharply with Theodore's growing agitation, his calm exterior a stark reminder of his unwavering confidence in the face of adversity. Though his expression remained stoic, Theodore's tone betrayed his simmering frustration as he acquiesced to Damon's demands.
Fine.
Throughout the exchange, Naomi watched in confusion, her mind swirling with unanswered questions as she struggled to make sense of the events unfolding before her.
Sir, you can't just take Theodore's money like that. It'll only antagonize the family.
Thomas's words were tinged with apprehension, his concern for Damon's well-being evident as he warned him of the potential consequences of his actions. Shrugging off Thomas's concerns with a dismissive wave of his hand, Damon's confidence remained unshaken as he addressed Thomas with casual indifference.
It's not just about the money, Thomas. There's more at stake here.
Damon's cryptic response left Thomas feeling uneasy, his apprehension growing as he realized the magnitude of the situation they were facing. Frowning with worry, Thomas struggled to conceal his concern as he explained the implications of Damon's actions.
The family assistant is coming to evaluate the inheritors. It's not just about the money or power. It's about relationships.
Thomas's words hung in the air like a foreboding omen, his warning a stark reminder of the challenges that lay ahead for Damon and his quest for justice. As Damon's car disappeared into the night, Theodore's butler leaned in close, his voice barely above a whisper.
Sir, what's our next move?
What else but to protect what's mine? No one's taking my money.
Understood. I'll inform Panther.
With a swift change of clothes, the butler transformed into a shadowy figure ready to carry out Theodore's bidding. Chuckling darkly, Theodore's confidence radiated as he spoke.
Damon may think he knows the rules, but I have ways to deal with him that won't break a single one.
Meanwhile, on the highway, Naomi's mind raced with unanswered questions as she finally broke the silence. Fixing Damon with a piercing stare, Naomi's voice was steady but filled with curiosity.
Damon, what else are you hiding from me?
Naomi's mind swirled with the revelations of the night, leaving her grappling with the realization that Damon's world was far more complex than she had ever imagined. Meeting Naomi's gaze head-on, Damon's expression remained impassive as he responded.
Do I have secrets? Maybe. But what does it matter to you?
It doesn't. I asked out of curiosity, nothing more.
Fair enough. It's probably for the best.
Just as their conversation seemed to come to an end, Thomas's voice shattered the silence with a note of urgency. Panic laced his words as Thomas spotted the ominous presence in the rearview mirror.
Sir, we're being followed.
The realization sent a chill down their spines, signaling that their troubles were far from over. But little did they know, the danger lurking behind them was about to escalate into something far more sinister. As the tension mounted, Damon's eyes flicked to the rearview mirror, catching sight of the pursuing vehicles closing in with alarming speed, their headlights blazing like fiery eyes in the darkness.
They're getting closer, sir. What do we do?
Thomas's voice trembled with urgency, the gravity of their situation weighing heavily upon him as he sought guidance from Damon.
Just keep driving. We need to get to the highway.
Damon's voice cut through the air like a steel blade, his tone unwavering as he issued his directive with steely resolve, every word laced with a sense of urgency.
But why are they chasing us? What's going on between you and Theodore?
Naomi's voice quivered with confusion, her mind racing with unanswered questions as she struggled to make sense of the chaos unfolding around them.
No time to explain now. Just trust me.
Damon's words were terse, his focus unwavering as he remained steadfast in his determination to outmaneuver their pursuers at any cost.
But won't they catch up to us on the highway?
We don't have a choice. Just do it.
Thomas hesitated, gripping the steering wheel tightly as he navigated onto the highway. The roar of the engine was drowned out by the sound of their pursuers drawing closer.
Let me take the wheel.
Sir, it's too dangerous.
Thomas's protest fell on deaf ears as Damon's resolve remained unshaken, his unwavering determination driving him to seize control of their fate.
We have to try.
Damon's voice rang out with authority, his words a stark reminder of the dire stakes they faced as they hurtled down the highway towards an uncertain future.
This is insane.
Naomi's voice echoed with disbelief, her knuckles turning white as she clung to her seat, the sheer intensity of their situation threatening to overwhelm her.
Hold on tight.
Damon's command was a solemn promise of protection, his unwavering resolve serving as a beacon of hope amidst the chaos that engulfed them. As Damon expertly navigated the car through the maze of traffic, their pursuers struggled to keep pace, their desperation mounting with each passing moment.
They're trying to escape.
Panther's frustration crackled over the communication device, his anger palpable as Damon continued to elude their grasp. With grim determination, Panther issued his final command, his voice tinged with the cold resolve of a predator closing in on its prey.
We'll finish this now. Smash into them.
The air crackled with anticipation as Panther's words signaled the start of a deadly game. The pursuit intensified as Damon's car raced down the highway, tension mounting with each passing moment as their relentless pursuers closed in.
Sir, they're gaining on us.
Thomas's voice trembled with fear, his hands gripping the steering wheel tightly as he struggled to maintain control of the speeding vehicle.
Hold on, we're almost there.
Damon's words were a whispered promise of hope, his unwavering resolve driving him forward in the face of imminent danger.
What's happening? Why won't they leave us alone?
Naomi's voice quivered with anxiety, her eyes darting nervously between Damon and the road ahead as she sought answers amidst the chaos. As Damon's car surged forward, the pursuing vehicles closed in with deadly intent, their engines roaring like beasts hungry for prey.
This is it. We'll end it now.
Panther's voice crackled with anticipation as he prepared for his final assault. But just as his car surged forward, tragedy struck in an instant, the screech of brakes filling the air with a deafening noise.
What in the...
Panther fell silent, his eyes widening in disbelief at the sudden turn of events. The car ahead had stopped abruptly, the impact echoing through the night like thunder.
Is everyone all right?
Panther's concern grew as he approached the scene, but his shock turned to horror as he beheld the lifeless figure behind the wheel, a stark reminder of their brutal reality.
No! This can't be happening!
Panther's whispered prayer of disbelief echoed through the chaos, his heart heavy with the weight of tragedy. A chilling realization dawned. Their adversary was formidable, and the stakes higher than ever.
Damon, you've made a grave mistake. No one can save you now.
Panther's voice dripped with fury as he vowed revenge, his resolve fueled by bloodshed. But as he approached Damon, his bravado wavered. A menacing figure stood before them, a harbinger of doom.
Justin. It's him. Justin.
Justin? But boss, isn't he?
Yeah, the legendary assassin.
We've crossed a line we can't come back from.
Panther's words hung heavy in the air, a chilling reminder of the gravity of their situation. The legendary assassin, Justin, stood before them like an ominous specter, casting a shadow of dread over the group.
Mr. Hank, my underling acted without thinking. I'm sorry.
Take me to them.
Ooh, where are we going?
You know exactly where.
The tension in the air was palpable as Justin's words cut through the darkness like a knife. The underlings exchanged nervous glances, realizing the severity of their predicament as they braced themselves for what was to come.
Watch out, sir.
Thomas's warning came too late, his voice drowned out by the frenetic energy of the unfolding battle.
Go to hell.
Panther's subordinate lunged forward with a silver dagger gleaming in his hand, his intent clear as he aimed for Damon's heart with deadly precision.
What the fuck? Who allowed you to do it? Stop him!
I'll take you down.
Watch out, sir.
In the chaos of the moment, Panther's enraged command echoed through the darkness, punctuated by the frantic movements of his underlings. But before their attack could find its mark, a blur of motion sliced through the air, a figure moving with unparalleled speed and precision.
You dare challenge me?
What the?
Justin's voice cut through the tension like a blade, his swift and decisive actions leaving his opponent reeling in shock. In a display of effortless skill, Justin shattered the dagger with a flick of his wrist, rendering it useless in the face of his overwhelming strength.
What? What just happened? How do you do that?
Panther's voice trembled with disbelief as he struggled to comprehend the events unfolding before him. In the span of a heartbeat, Justin had turned the tide of battle with a display of power and speed that defied explanation.
Is this Justin's strength?
Thomas's incredulous question hung in the air, his voice filled with a mix of admiration and disbelief as he witnessed Justin's swift and graceful takedown. Damon, too, watched in silent awe, his respect for Justin growing with each passing moment.
Take me there.
Justin's command cut through the silence like a knife, his voice a steely reminder of his authority and determination.
Where are we going?
Panther's voice quavered with fear, his resolve crumbling in the face of Justin's unwavering gaze.
Are you still going to pretend?
Justin's words were a thinly veiled threat, his eyes flashing with a dangerous intensity as he demanded Panther's compliance.
No, I'll take you there right now.
Panther's voice trembled with fear, his heart pounding with the weight of Justin's gaze as he acquiesced to the assassin's command. As they departed into the night, Damon turned to Thomas with a determined expression, his confidence unwavering as he prepared to face whatever challenges lay ahead.
You send Naomi back first. I want to see how capable the $45 billion consortia is.
Damon's words were a quiet reassurance amidst the chaos, his resolve unshaken as he embarked on the next phase of their journey into the unknown.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more great content. Click the notification bell so you never miss an update.